Way heavy on my computer, jeez. Okay, well, let's get started. Last time we found our way through here, we went through a long-ass introduction, and, well, yeah, that's all I can really say. I don't know what's really going on. We just got sucked into this other dimension, so let's try exploring it now. Huh. It kind of looks like a labyrinth, and oh, I ran right into an enemy. Awesome. What's up with this? This is funky music for the battle theme. Okay, they're weak to Mirage. So I have Ascension. Just use that on them. I don't know if Kevin has the, yeah, I don't know if Kevin has the best, ATS for this. So I think I'm just gonna go for a straight up attack. Honestly, I gotta go check their stats again to see who has the best, well, what stats would match them best for, doing arts and all that. Oh, that's a nice little detail. It's like you kill the skeletons and the, like, a little red thing goes up when you kill them. It's signifying their soul being released from the skeleton, I guess, from their body. I don't know what's left of it, anyways. Well, at least they have another ending theme for the battle. That's good. Jeez, this is a shit ton of experience points too. Wow. Huh, that might just be easy mode, because I don't remember getting experience points like that in medium, but like I said, usually with RPGs, if they have a difficulty selection, I usually go for easy to test out the story and see if I like the story or not. Then on my second playthrough, I'll check out the gameplay really, and because I'll try to see if it's balanced in normal anyways, because some RPGs have a problem with balancing it out in normal difficulty, others don't. And I like to test that out. Then if I really like the game, I go on hard. If anything by I forgot to check their stats again. Damn it. Well, it looks like normal attacks will work anyways. I don't want to really use my EP to begin with, so. Because EP doesn't recharge like CP does. So you want to save up your EP. Also, I should note that your EP does not. You do not gain more EP with level ups. That's tied to something else that I'll get into when we actually get to it. It's kind of hard to explain right now for those of you who aren't familiar with the Legend of Heroes games. Or at least the Trails in the Sky and Onward. I haven't played the older games. But Trails in the Sky is what introduced this entire world, honestly. Along with the countries and all that. So they're still working on the same world too. They're still working on Cold Steel, which is the Erebonian part of this world. And oh my god, Cold Steel's awesome. I love Cold Steel. So when we get to that game, that's gonna be amazing. I more so like the first game. Honestly, I could say that for a lot of the Cold Steel games. I like the first game more than the second game. It's not that the story gets worse, but it's more that the gameplay starts kicking you in the ass where it gets hair-pullingly aggravating. Because I can't tell you how many times I died in the second chapter in Trails in the Sky. Only 400. Let's see. A chest! A chest! My kingdom for a chest! By the way, this only happens if you play the Trails in the Sky games. Check the chest twice, because you'll get some neat little dialogue, and it's funny. So, little tidbit there. It's also an achievement too, so you might want to check that out if you're an achievement hunter. It's an easy achievement if you just find all the chests, though. They're not really too hard to find. Oh, looks like there's a wall there. I guess we're gonna go this way. But yeah, I wouldn't say these games are easy for newcomers to RPGs, so I wouldn't recommend playing these games if you're new to RPGs, because it really kicks you down. I would say the first game does it, but the first game is the easiest. Okay, well, what's this? It's really pretty. It looks like a little cube of septium, but I don't think that's what it is. Yeah, maybe we should touch it and see what happens. Yes, because touching things randomly is a good idea. Ceiling stone. Does it seem harmful? Nope, seems safe to me. I wish I knew what it was, though. The light coming off of it's so warm. The kind of slow, rhythmic glowing from it reminds me of a beating heart in a way. Was that? There's our cube again. Visitor from afar. You who possess the cube. It's that voice from earlier. Just who are you? Where are you talking to us from? Raise that ceiling stone before the monument in the garden. Then the barrier and the imprisoned shall... Ugh. I can barely work out what it's trying to say. All I could get is it needs us to take this thing to the monument. I will unlock another power cube. Make use of it. I don't know why I said us, but whatever. The cube's warp functionality is now available. Huh. To use it, click on the icon on the top right corner of the screen. Yay! Warp to any... Then select the location you wish to warp to. Alright, how do I use that with a controller? What the? Beware, the malevolent one. Gather strength, or you too will be forever. Forever what? Don't even ask. I feel like I'm in some kind of weird dream that gets even freakier by the minute. I don't sense anything bad coming from the voice, at least. More like it's trying to guide us forward. True, it does. You don't think the cube has a will of its own, and it's the thing talking to us, do you? I doubt it. They kept talking about the cube as if it were a separate object. My hunch is that the source of this voice is someone else. And then there's the malevolent one. It was bringing it up too. I could see that being that man in black we saw when we were thrown in here. But it could very easily be someone else. All of it is starting to make my head hurt. Join the club. Well, let's try and take things one step at a time, okay? And on that note, the best place to start is probably giving the cube's new power a shot. You're serious? Serious as can be. There aren't many artifacts that have the power of teleportation, you know? And in the situation we're stuck in, we need to use everything we've got at our disposal. Alright. Be sure you're careful when using it. I will. Of course, who wouldn't want to use... Oh, okay. Hold on. Why don't we take this chance to try using the cube? I want to test out its warp functionality. Come on, really? Dude. I wonder if I push the... Oh! It's the right click in button. Alright. Hermit's Garden. I thought it had to be one of the buttons on my controller. Jeez. Oh. Alright, that actually worked. Now we got a quick way to get back here to safety if we run into danger. That does sound useful. I still can't bring myself to put much trust in that cube, however. Oh, I'm not planning to lower my guard around the thing either. I'll keep using it with caution, so don't worry. Anyway, next up's this little guy. That ceiling stone? That voice made it sound like something would be released from it if you hold it up to the monument. Any guesses? No, but I know how to find out the real answer quick. I'll handle holding it up, but I want you to stand by, prepared for a fight just in case. You got no idea what we're dealing with here. Understood. Yeah, for all you know, a monster could come out. I'm half expecting it. Something is happening. Alright, time for the moment of truth. Really liking the music in this game, I gotta say though, it's really funky. Not that the music in the other two games are bad, but I don't know, I just like the beats. Yeah, I'm kind of glad that they decided to pick completely different music and stop playing like the same stuff from the last two games. What? Girl? What the hell? Tina! What was that light? Did we just bring in Tina by accident? Isn't she the girl from the professor's photograph? Huh? You Kevin? You are Kevin, aren't you? I'm not seeing things. What are you two doing here? Where do I even start? But yeah, it's real deal. Good to see you again, Tita. Looks like you've grown a little taller. You noticed? I'm happy to see you again, too. What brings you back to LaBeryl? Is this girl a friend of yours? Wait. I was in the house with Dad getting dinner ready because August was coming over. And all of a sudden, everything went white, and then... Where am I? This looks nothing like our house. Am I dreaming? Is this all a dream? Oh, right. I should pinch myself to check. Yep, this is Tita everyone knows and loves. Alright. She's adorable. Everybody says that. So, that's what happened. This is all because of that artifact Mom pulled out of the lake? Honestly, we can't even be sure right now. Especially as if we assume that's the case. How did you end up here when you were all the way over in Zace? It makes no sense. You're right. It sounds as though you two were fairly close to one another when you were sent here, but Grancel and Zace are really far apart. Based on your account, however, we were all surrounded by the light at roughly the same time. It's more than a coincidence in my eyes. Yeah, I think so too. Oh, whoops, I haven't introduced myself. Yeah, have I? My name's Tita Russel. I'm an apprentice at Zace Central Factory. I'm Ray Sargent, a sister of the Septian Church. I've heard a lot about you from Kevin and your mother. Oh, you've met my mom? I have. She showed me a photograph of you too. Now that I've met you in person, I can see why she boasts so much about you. Was she doing that? Oh, Mom. She didn't say or do anything inappropriate to you, did she? She tends to lose control of herself if it comes to people as cute as you. Lose control? How? I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to be rude by calling you cute or anything. It's just that you're kind of quiet and really pretty, but you got this really unique aura about you. Unique? You're every bit as sharp as your mother. The goddess doesn't make them more unique than Reese. Oh, please. Anyway, what are you two planning on doing now? Are you going to keep looking for a way out of here? That's the plan, yeah. Not that we've made so much of a dent of progress on that front so far. We've barely started exploring when we found you. Oh, I see. If you don't mind then, Please let me help you look. I won't get in the way, I promise. Getting in the way wouldn't be the issue here. That's a tough one. My gut tells me you're better off staying here, to be honest. You've proven yourself to be made of sturdy stuff, but like I said before, this place is just one big and very dangerous mystery. If that's true, then who's to say I'd be safe staying here on my own? If I'm going to be in danger, I'd rather go with you and at least try to help. A fair point, I guess. You're every bit as spunky as Estelle, too, you know. You can't be serious, Kevin. Trust me, she's a lot tougher than she looks. She went on a Liber arc and came back down in one piece. Plus, she survived Adios knows how many sketchy fights beforehand. Don't be quick to judge just because of her age. But still... Please, I really want to help. I'll do everything I can to make sure I don't cause you any problems, really. Alright, if you're sure. You mean it? You seem to understand the consequences of your actions, and what it means to worry others. As long as that's the case, I've got no reason to say no. So, please do be careful. Thank you, I will. Yeah, seriously. If anything were to happen to you on my watch, I'm sure my death had Erica's hands. Oh god, I read that wrong. I guess Estelle would be pretty pissed too. It would be a slow and painful one. Actually, now that I think about it, you would get a lot of people up in arms against you, Kevin. Yeah, alright, let's get back to work. Once Tita's equipment is set up, it's back to exploring we go. Understood. Right. Okay, that was weird. So, I think my first assumption in the first session was right. This is going to be a dungeon crawler, of all things. I don't know. Well, we gotta proceed further. First, I gotta set up a... Oh, jeez. I gotta set up Tita's equipment. And I gotta get used to this stuff, too. Because I don't have enough money to buy armor still. Ugh. Okay, go back to... No, I didn't want to do that. Jeez. Okay, I think I already explained this, but slots are what, up your EP. So, if you upgrade your slot, you increase your EP, and also lets you equip, better quartz for better arts. That's the best way to explain it right now. I think I already have a couple, so, you know what, I'm gonna check what she has already. Yeah, she's pretty much already ready to go. She has all the stuff, pretty much the stuff that I do. Let me check the stats, too. Hey, they changed her portrait by taking off her hat. It's a nice detail. Then again, they changed Kevin's, too, so why am I so surprised? He took off his, jacket, put it over his shoulder. Is that gonna be a running theme for these new portraits? Okay, 588. Okay, Kevin is better at casting. Okay, I just wanted to make sure on that front. Wait, what level is Tita? 92. Okay, she's the same level as everybody else. I was gonna say, it better not be the same level as the second game of my second game, because it had to read my, it asked if it wanted to... You know, give the cast to... Did I already give it to everybody? Yeah, I can't believe I didn't equip that. But yeah... Because I didn't really level grind Tita that much because I barely used her. So, I'm kind of glad it didn't use the levels I had in the second game. That would have been obnoxious. Not that she wouldn't have leveled up quick. Because, funny thing about this these games is if you have a party member that's lower level than you, then the rest of your party, it focuses on the lower level. The experience points focus on the lower levels so they can really catch up. Like, it'll give them a huge ass boost. It really helps. I wonder who else is gonna get sucked in here with us, because this is really weird. Huh. I go through these battles and gain some levels, of course. Who knows what will come up next. Nice to know that they didn't change your voice clips, Tita. Now that I think about it, they probably... The only voice clips they did change is Kevin, because I actually did go back to listen to his voice, and yeah, they changed his voice in this game. And I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it, because you barely really battled with Kevin too much in the second game. It was only like the last couple areas of the game where you actually had Kevin in your party. And even then, I didn't really use him too much to begin with. Actually, wait, I'd have to listen to his voice clip again. Ugh, God, it's so weird. This part of me thinks they changed it, and the other part thinks they didn't. It's like, maybe they kept some old voice clips, then made some new ones, but with a different person, which, if that's the case, that's really weird. I'm not gonna lie. Because they might as well change all of his voice clips if they actually did that. It's stupid. It's not like there's complete voice acting for this game, so it wouldn't have been too expensive. Ugh. Honestly, I'm surprised they even bothered to do it to begin with. I'm glad they did though, because I don't know. I like hearing my language more than other people's languages I don't understand. I don't know. It's just a little pet peeve of mine. I mean, I do play some games where it's only in Japanese, like Japanese dub. But,
oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
But I don't know. I just don't like doing it because it gets old. That's why when I play freaking Tales of Hearts R, I might actually end up turning off the voice acting because, I mean, I like it during the battles, but during the cutscenes, it just gets distracting because I'm trying to read the dialogue and what they're saying is distracting me. And I don't know. I might have to, when I do eventually get to that game, I might just turn off the voiceovers completely so I won't end up having that issue. God, Tita's range is awful. I missed. I gotta set the my positioning up better to see if I can't move her more forward. I have to check if they changed their crafts, because I know they changed Kevin's. Let's go to tactics. Character positions. No, battle positions, what I want. Why do they move far back? Jeez. I hate when games do that. It's like they move them like right here. You actually want them in the front row, though. Especially with this kind of game. I move Tita a little bit backwards. I mean, technically I can move Kevin back a little bit too because he's a ranged fighter as well, but yeah, let's do that. Seems like a good choice, actually. The only one who doesn't have an S break is Reese, unfortunately. I think I got all the treasures here, so I can just keep moving on. Let's just keep going forward. Okay. Looks like we're finally on the second floor, I believe. Wait a sec. Was this path blocked before? Sure was. What's going on? Is something wrong? The last time we passed by here, this path was blocked by some kind of barrier. As you can see, it's nowhere to be seen now. Really? I wonder what could have caused that. Well, if we think about what's changed since we last passed here, and now, it was releasing Tita from the stone that caused it to disappear. I mean, we haven't done anything else. Oh, I see. So that actually could be it. Don't you think? Think about it. The stone with me inside was near here too, right? Maybe that was more than a coincidence. This could be among one of the many rules that govern this place that we haven't figured out yet. Rules? I guess I get what you're trying to say. So in this case, we wouldn't be able to advance any further if we hadn't released you from the stone? That's right. I can't be sure, but I have a good feeling about it. And a good feeling is good enough for me right now. We still don't have a clue who's responsible for the situation we're in, but it's all feeling very deliberately set up. Which is all the reason we'll need to be careful, I suppose. Oh, so someone sealed them inside stones? What the hell? That's weird. I probably should have got that from the first one, huh? Oh, and there's the door. Okay. What's this? A shining door with a moon on it. That sounded like a craft. Welcome. Bring to me the girl skilled in orbital engineering. Only then shall the door open. Whoa, I could hear a voice talking right into my mind. Looks like this door has got a will of its own, like the tree, spring, and monument back in the garden. There'll come a day when I get used to all these funky talking objects, I'm sure. I can only think of one person who might fit the door's description. You think it means me? Most likely. It's pretty terrible riddles. It's sure not me or Reese. Hey, Door. It's her you mean, right? Indeed, she is the one I seek. Okay. Only she may enter. If she fears not the trial within, she should step forth through the door. The trial? Maybe he wants to test your strength to see if you're worthy or something. And apparently, you can't even go inside to back you up on it. That's ludicrous. I suppose we disregard this door and move on. Oh, wait. I'm going to go inside. But Tita, hold on a sec. There's no way. I feel like this might be another of the rules I was talking about earlier. And besides, we've got so little to work with as we try to get out of here. We need all the clues and help we can get. Seems like it'll be too dangerous. I'll come right back out. I promise. If it seems like... I'm reading that completely wrong, as usual. Alright, we're counting on you. But like you said, if it's too dangerous, come right back out. Don't expose yourself to any more danger than you need to. Do be careful. I will. Oh, nice. We're gonna fight a boss fight with a single-person party. Ugh. That's what it sounds like anyways. Oh, isn't this majestic looking? Wow, this room's so pretty. Wonder how it's made up though. Again, that sounds like a freaking art. Well, no, a craft being used. Oh, and I was completely right. Overcome the trial before you, then I shall grant you a memory fragment and my blessing. My blessing! Or my blessing. Because I can't talk right. Oh, nice. Oh, great. Let's try this. Smoke cannon. Oh, it blinded them. Sweet. Oh, oh, wait, what? Moonlight healing? What does that do? I don't get it. How's healing an attack? Okay. Some monsters do that, by the way, 'cause in the last game they did that too. Oh wow, they made dark matter cost a hell of a lot more in this game. I guess they realized how broken it was in the last two games. Ooh, she doesn't really have good crafts, well, art skills anyway, so we might as well just go for an attack. Well, I blinded them, so they shouldn't be able to hit me too often unless they use arts. Yeah. So I don't think they have arts, so I probably got lucky. Even then, they only do 1 damage. Okay, that's pretty pathetic. Okay. Yeah, let's just keep doing that multi-attack when I can. I'm gonna guess that healing was actually going to heal me, so... Huh. Let's actually do the middle guy, because it hits everybody. Get rid of that guy. There's only 2 more left. Damn, it actually hit me. Oh, it just lowers my movement. Huh. Alright, yeah, I don't know what I think about this. I might actually... Huh. I go a little bit further, but if it's gonna be like this, I'm gonna change the damn difficulty, because... Oh my god. Seriously, 1 fucking damage? What the hell is this? Well, it is easy mode, but still, I didn't think it would be this easy! Jeez! Moonlight Madness, come on, just do your thing and leave. I mean, within the game itself, they probably did balance it out so they didn't do too much damage and kill you, but still. I don't know how I feel about that. Only doing 1 damage. You have overcome the trial. Thus I shall grant to you a memory fragment and my blessing. A memory fragment? Of what? I guess we're gonna find out. And it's the sky! Huh. Approaching location. 320, 310, 300. Target in sight. Commencing operation. Coordinate attacks. Boosters! Looks like somebody was trying to attack, Huh. A Tita? Huh? What's that sound? What? Fern. Oh, what the hell's Fern? Do I know you? Oh. Stranger danger! Stranger danger! Haha! We've really missed you, Tita. Huh? Oh my. I guess that's her mother and father right there. Don't tell me you forgot the sound of our voices while we were away. And I was right. Oh, Mom! Dad! That's our girl. Sorry for surprising you. We just wanted to have a little fun. I was scared stiff. Just flying in all of a sudden like that and walking up to me without saying a word. Plus, you had those goggles on, so I couldn't tell who you were. You could have told me you're planning on coming back. Mom? Are you okay? Why are you so quiet? Tita. I have a feeling so... Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Why are you so cute? Oh, Adios, thank you for gracing her unworthy world with this miracle of a child, of course. I'm never going to let you go again. Mom, you're starting to hurt me. Giving birth to this bundle of sugar was the best thing we ever did. How did I manage all this time without her? I'm so happy to finally be back. I can tell. I kind of like the chance to greet her too, though. Oh, sure, knock yourself out. I suppose you do have the right and all. Hey, Tita. Looks like you've grown a bit while we were away. I sure have. I miss you both so much. Everything you do just melts my heart. Let me hug you again. Come here. Mom, please. Erica, I think that should probably wait until you've changed. That maintenance uniform is full of sensors, as you know. Oh yeah, slipped my mind. In that case... So we take care of business first, then? Where is the red-haired man I've heard so much about? You talking about August? That's the one. I was hoping I'd be able to meet him. Now, where is he? He's actually in Bose at the moment. Mom, you're acting kind of weird all of a sudden. Bah, talk about lousy timing. Not that I'd be happy if he were here, given that would indicate him being in close proximity to my angel again. Well, it's okay. We can always go and meet him over in Bose next month if it comes to it. I'd like to meet him too. True enough. Word has it that a lot has been happening here in our absence. I'll bet we have a lot to thank him for. Oh, jeez. Tita's getting the exact wrong idea because she can't see her face right now. You've been to his house? Ooh, red flags right there. Tita, try not to provoke your mother too much, alright? Was I... Haggett! Of course. Oh. Yeah, that's not something you want to say. That's not something you just casually say like that. Amaya's playing tricks on me? Grandpa. Always a pleasure, Albert. Sorry for not giving you a heads up on our return. Oh, nonsense. Don't you worry about that. What are those things, if I might ask? They look like a vehicle with boosters attached, but they're called landing crafts, and they were developed by yours truly. They kind of do look like air cars. Look at them. Most of the places we go to don't have the space to land an airship or any kind of landing port. There's not much point in an airship if you can't land it, is there? Just where these two beauties come in. Anyways, long time no see, Albert. It's a small comfort knowing you haven't kicked the bucket yet. I mean, how could I have been able to gloat if you were already in 6 arge under? You really think a pathetic contraption like that is good enough to beat me? You must have forgotten who I am when you were out and about. One close look and the cracks start to show. Just look at them. I doubt they even managed 5 minutes. Fat load of good they'll be for anything other than trying to show off to me. They won't be getting any real world use anytime soon. Heh. Oh, how wrong you are. I'll have you know that we came all the way from the border with Calvert on these. From Calvert? Oh, did that catch your attention? I'll give you the craft's flight time is somewhat limited, but that's an issue I can find an easy workaround. By firing them from an orbital catapult attached to an airship, they can fly a distance of roughly 120 cells. A fucking catapult. What? Hell no, I would not be in those things at all. What the fuck? I'm sorry, but I would not do that. You're talking to a man who have developed a Capel. These are child's play by comparison. I don't even need to ask how you made them. I could probably develop a better version in my sleep. Say that again, you stubborn old fart. Here they go again. Will you two please stop fighting, please? Oh, and I read those files you sent me. Read. You got some nerve showing your face to me after exposing my daughter to so much danger. To say nothing of letting that vermin like that A-word near her. A-word? What? Well, get over yourself. I'm getting lectured on looking after people from the mother who ditched her daughter to wander the continent, am I? How about you look in the mirror before you go criticize? Ooh, those fighting words right there. Dad, can't you stop them? It'll be fine. Let them have their fun. They're secretly happy to see one another again, I'm sure. But we're taking up a lot of space in the middle of town here. How are people going to get past us? Yeah, that's a good point. We can't leave these 2 landing crafts out here forever. I guess we're going to have to drag our quarreling father and daughter back home. Mind giving me a hand, Tita? Sure thing. Just dragging them off. This must be Tita's memory. Well, obviously it is. There's nothing quite like home. Can I get some coffee, Dan? 1 coffee with plenty of milk and 3 sugars coming up. Ooh, let me help too. Pretty much Tita getting reunited with her family. Pretty heartwarming because you hear her talking about it in the other 2 games and her getting a little bit sad about it. And when are you going to understand that there's nothing worse than an old codger to set it in his ways to appreciate another's tastes? I'm telling you like it is. Adding milk alone completely ruins it. And then you go and plop 3 sugars in. You can't even call that coffee anymore. I can't really talk because I order mocha. I don't think that's not really coffee, so. Oh, poor coffee. What did you ever do to be blasphemed? So. Ugh. Here's your order, Erica. Don't let it get cold now. Bah. We'll have to settle this dispute another time. Well, time to drink up. Ah. Anyway, where are my souvenirs, Albert? Souvenirs? Why would I have any of those for you? You're the one who's been busy slacking off abroad. Ugh. Forget traveling abroad. You were the one who got to ride on the Arcel from with Captain Schwarz. You tell me you had a chance like that and didn't get me a photograph or her handkerchief or even a button off her uniform? Why do you want to button off her uniform? Your mother's been a huge fan of her since the captain's academy days. I swear, if you have the time to think about such worthless nonsense, how about using it to look over a academic report or two? It's no wonder all your inventions are half-rate. Did you just use the words useless? Nonsense. Useless nonsense? In reference to Captain Schwarz? Did you dare to insult her? Oh, nothing of the sort. I had plenty of chances to share a few cups of tea with her on board the Arcel. She's a fine woman if you ask me. She'll go far. Oh, now you've done it. If you're not going to shut that insolent mouth of yours, I'm going to do it for you. What's that? Is someone jealous? And they start bickering again. Tita? What is it? Oh, it's just that I finally realized it's kind of nice to see them fighting like this after all. Makes it feel like Mom's really home, you know? Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, how would you like to do some shopping? I'll handle making dinner tonight, so I'll need to grab a few things. Huh? Really? That sounds great. I haven't tasted your cooking in ages. Well, hopefully you'll be able to have it and a lot more from here on. Neither of us are planning to head out for work again anytime soon, so I'll be taking over cooking duties for a while. Oh, I'd love to go shopping with you then. Ah, great. Haha, great. Yay. I didn't mean to sound sarcastic there. I tried to do a different voice and it ended up sounding sarcastic. Whatever. And for the first time in quite a while, Tita was able to experience the joy of dining happily with her family. Of dinner with her family. I could have just said that, but whatever. I don't know, some of the RPGs with their wording could have just said the same thing in fewer words, but whatever. It kind of gets annoying when they just drag it, when you can say it in few words. You can leave the rest to me now, Tita. You must be tired. Go on to bed. I'm fine, honestly. I'm not doing any more than I usually do. I bet you're even more tired than I am, Dad. You rushed through all the work you had to get back here as soon as possible, didn't you? Oh, well, you're pretty sharp, huh? Well, I'm not a kid anymore. I'm 13 now. What in Adios' name? What are they bickering about now? What part of your daft brain thought you should start making this? That's why we came back here to begin with. ZCF is the only place around that will allow me to do so. That's what I believe anyway. Maybe so, but still. What are you guys arguing about? Oh, are you still awake? It's past midnight, you know. You should go and get some rest. What are those? Some kind of blueprints? Can I see, please? You didn't get out of the bath that long ago. You want to catch a cold hanging around in here. You should be getting ready for bed. Oh, but I want to see those blueprints. Whatever's on them looks really complicated. That's an orbital engine on the right-hand side, right? It looks like a compact one, too. Oh, I know. Is it a new kind of airship? Come on, Mom. I really want to see. Oh boy, looking at you getting all fired up. You just can't help yourself when it comes to machinery, can you? That's not fair. Alright, I've finished clearing up now. Shall we get to work? Oh, perfect timing. Get our angel to bed, will you? Sure, it is past her bedtime. What? Every kid ever. Let's go, Tita. Let me have a quick look, please. I can go to bed right after that. I can't work out why that converter's torque is so low, and it's bugging me. It looks like our obsession's grown by monstrous proportions since we've been away. Be that as that may be, it's still past your bedtime. But I'm kind of wondering how Tita is in the third Cold Steel game now. Because she is brought back in the Cold Steel games. Okay, let's start with this unit here. Even at a glance, I can tell it's not going to be easy to make. We're best off starting by running a simulation on it with the Capel before actually attempting to make the blasted thing. Nothing comes to mind that would be strong enough to build the frame out of either. I say we should consider looking into a new one. Wonder what kind of ship they're building. Yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing. Maybe I can scooch closer without them noticing? Tita? Oh, I shouldn't have pushed my luck. Seriously now, go to bed. But if you're that curious, I could tell you tomorrow. But right now, you need sleep. How does that sound? Good enough? But that's a promise, okay? I promise. Yes, yes, I promise. I'm not going to let you forget that you promised. And don't go making whatever it is without me. I know, we won't. I promise in the name of the goddess above that I will tell you tomorrow that we won't make it without you. Anyway, good night, Tita. Okay. Good night. And she's asleep. I wish I could fall asleep on a whim like that, honestly. She takes after her mother in every way. Well, that about wraps it up. This is amazing. Ouroboros' technology is even more impressive than I could have dreamed of. That's a fine understatement. Their technology's levels far beyond that of ours. That's true for virtually everything we've seen of theirs. To the archaisms, the gospels, the glorious. I'm not entirely without ideas of how they have all of it, though. Why the sudden questions, anyway? I've already sent you the info I had on them before. The thing is, we didn't actually learn of them through the information you sent. We knew of them before that. You did? We haven't actually encountered them or any of their members exactly, but they've been expanding their influence across the continent for a while now through Jaegers and certain wealthy individuals. We can confirm as much beyond a shadow of a doubt based on our travels. That's why we came back here. We never imagined they'd be so bold as to try anything in Liberl, or we would have come back earlier, but they're not getting any more of a head start on us. We need to finish this, and we need to do it as soon as possible. Oh, so they're building the airship to counteract Ouroboros, or that whatever is in those blueprints. Yeah, it's a good thing to do since the organization is still around. Or the society, I guess. We didn't exactly get rid of them in the second game. We only got rid of one member. I wasn't planning on sleeping in that long. Morning, Grandpa. Morning, Tita. Huh? Dad? Oh yeah, I forgot that you and Mom were back. We sure are. Looks like you had a good night's sleep. Yeah, sorry. I feel bad for forgetting all about it. Oh, hey. You said that you'd tell me once you were up today. Yep, that's still the plan. You might be better off hearing it from your mother and grandfather, though. Huh? Why? They were up discussing the issue all night. They both headed out to the central factory first thing this morning. So should be able to... so they should be there as we speak. Thanks. Off I go then. Tita? You might want to have breakfast first. Whoops, forgot that too. I haven't washed my face or combed my hair either. Alright, take care of that first. Now let's get some food in you. Promise it'll be warm when you finish up. Thanks, Dad. I don't really have anything else to say, but what's the blueprints? Like, is it an airship or some kind of vehicle? Who knows? Take care, don't go trying to run over to ZCF as fast as you trip or anything or something. I won't. It's so great to have them back home. And now it's off to the factory. Oh, I was going to question, are they going to let me control or no? Oh, good morning, Mr. Murdoch. Oh, it's you, Tita. Good morning. You wouldn't have to know where my mom and grandpa are, would you? Dad said they came here early this morning. Oh, they did? I know that very well indeed. Erica came charging in with a look on her face that signaled all hell that was about to break loose. All the while she was shouting, "You've got a new invention to make, so we need somewhere really, really big. Hop to it." She wouldn't take no for an answer either. I'm sorry about her. She causes you so much trouble every time she decides she wants to invent something new. At least she's better than Grandpa, maybe. She doesn't scare the daylights out of you by suddenly yelling, "Fire in the hole!" right? Before an unexpected explosion. If only I could wipe that from my memory. In any case, your mother should be up in the operations room. I've got no idea what she's planning, but she said she had something she wanted to look into using the Capel. For your grandfather, he's in the design room, in a very good mood. I can't believe the two of them are working together on something. This can't end well. Please, Goddess, please don't let them break anything. Oh, my stomach hurts. He's shivering as he walks away. Oh, that's pretty funny. Actually, now that I think about it, I think this is the first time they have worked on the same thing together. Usually they're completely over who can make the best invention, not joining forces on one. Grandpa's amazing on his own, but Mom's just as capable an engineer too, even if she is kind of scary when she gets into her work. The two of them are really actually going to put their heads together on something. I can't wait for the results. I want to go see right away. Yeah. Yeah, it must be something amazing. Who knows? So this is what we're up against. Looks like it's not even performing at 10% of its true capabilities either. These are some downright terrifying specs. Mom! Wait, how in the world? Isn't that the data on Patermater? Hi there, Tita. You came at the right time. You've seen this robot in person, right? Well, yeah, but why do you ask? What was it like in person? Tell me everything you know. Well, it was really big, but other than that, I couldn't tell much from looking at it. Oh, right, I suppose you wouldn't be able to. It's an awful lot taller than you, after all. Mom? What are you looking at Patermater's data for, anyways? I thought you were here to work on some new invention. Wait, you're not... That we are. Are they creating a robot? The two of us are ready to start work at any time. Alright then. Then it's time to get right to work on our task, making Archaism capable of competing against our buddy Patermater. Let the Orbital Gear Project begin! What? Oh, is this going to be the first Soul Dot? Maybe? Who knows? Why? Why do I feel like this? It's probably thinking about... Usually when I hear about something new being invented, I get all excited. I get so caught up in what's happening that I tune out the world around me and focus on helping Grandpa. But today, I just feel a little bit sad. Yeah, it figures. This doesn't feel right. Ren. Yeah, I knew she was thinking about Ren. What are these wires here for, Erica? They look completely unnecessary to me. They're to deal with noise. This design requires a very high degree of precision, so it was a necessary addition. Mom? So the orbital pressure changes get absorbed into here. I see. Oh, Tita, what are you doing here? Oh, well, I was wondering if you know there was anything I could do to help. I want to do something for Ren, too. I'm just not sure what I can actually do. What you can do? Well, if you want to help me out, there is one thing you could do for me. It's an annoying job, but if you're up for it... An annoying job? Okay, I'll do anything I can to help. It's nothing that important, really, but I appreciate it all the same. I needed to go talk to Murdoch and get him to sort out the paperwork before I returned to Liberl. The way we returned home was kind of borderline illegal, so no official paperwork's been filed or anything. I'm cool with it, but Dan's brought it up a few times, so it'd be good if someone could get it taken care of, so thanks. Okay. This wasn't what I had in mind, but when I said I wanted to help... Oh well, I guess I'm still helping her by doing this. I'll just have to get it sorted out quickly so I can get back and help with the real work. They illegally crossed the border, wow. Nice. Kinda had a feeling when they brought those weird ships too. And take a normal passenger airship across the border. He's in the church praying. That's funny. Mr. Murdoch? Oh, hey, Yusaba, please protect us all. Hello again, Tita. Can I help you with something? Wait, you aren't here to tell me that the experiment was a failure and the building is now full of poisonous gases, are you? Or that a giant explosion and half of it was destroyed, or... I'm so sorry. I really can't apologize enough for all the stress Mom and Grandpa cause you. Nothing like that's happened yet, though, so don't worry. Really? Whew! That's a relief. Maybe that's a sign my prayers reached the goddess after all. Perhaps I should say my prayers for tomorrow while I'm here too then. He's praying for 2 days in a row. That said, I do have a little favor to ask you. What kind of favor? Tita passed on what her mother had told her. They arrived by air, did they? I can only imagine how surprised you must have been. They entered the country illegally! It sounds that way. Oh no, I need to go and sort this out right away. Can you stay and pray to aiders in my place, Tita? Please, just pray for that nothing gets destroyed because of a new invention of theirs, and it all goes to plan. Okay, I will. Thank you. Phew. Please keep Mom and Grandpa from doing anything too reckless. Oh, man. I wish I knew what I could do, though. I'm not strong like Estelle. I couldn't say anything to Ren like she did. I know. I'll get them to help me with the orbital gears development. If it really does end up having the same amount of power as Pater Mater, maybe then I'll finally be able to have a proper conversation with her. Time to go and ask. This tool here is brand new. I can cut with 10 times more precision than the previous model. Ugh, I had no idea you had something like this here now. I think I might have to go over the designs again. Oh, Mom. Here you are. Welcome back, Tita. Did you manage to do what I asked? Yep, Mr. Murdoch said he'll take care of the paperwork right away. He's probably working on it right now. But now that I've done that, Mom, I want to be part of the Orbital Gears development team, too. Yeah, I didn't write this in any of my letters, but I ended up spending some time with Ren while she was in Liberl. And even if she's a member of the society, she's also my friend. Ren. Now, where have I heard that before? Oh, wasn't she the girl Pater Mater belongs to? Erica, if I might be permitted to say my piece here. Say your piece? What are you... You better have a damn good explanation for this one, Albert. My daughter ended up making friends with a member of Ouroboros. Why is this the first I'm hearing of this? This wasn't in any of what you sent to me. Well, it was kind of hard to say. Don't give me that. As if you hadn't already exposed her to enough danger to make me want to strangle you, and now I'm hearing this? Just what have you been doing with my daughter while I've been away? Mom, I'm serious. I want to be involved in the Orbital Gears development. Yeah, I almost said project. Damn. I'm completely powerless on my own. I still want to find some way to talk to her. And the Orbital Gears going to be able to fight on equal terms with Pater Mater, right? But then I want to be involved, because I want the kind of power that Estelle has. Tita. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're not considering using the Orbital Gears to fight Pater Mater yourself, are you? What? That wasn't what I meant. I want to make sure, very sure of this. Do you understand just what we're making here? Well, I got a quick look at the blueprints, but it looked like a bipedal. That's not what I meant. The Orbital Gear is a weapon. No matter how you try to dress the fact up, that's the reality. It's a tool designed to be used by people to hurt other people. But you're not making it because you want to hurt people, are you? Even the patrol airships used by the army are made to protect the country, not to hurt people. It doesn't matter what I think. It doesn't matter what the developer of any new weapon thinks. We're not the ones actually going out and using the things we make. The devices we pour our hearts into go on to cause unspeakable suffering to people. There's nothing we can do to stop it. Have you ever stopped to think about that? And after having it pointed out to you, can you still say you want power? Well, we're doing what we're doing, fully aware of the potential consequences maybe down the line. But can you? You know how much I love you, Tita. Sorry, my throat's being clogged up, and I understand that You care deeply about your friend. I do. But that's all the more reason why I can't permit you to take part in this. Can you understand where I'm coming from? But, but, I, I, I'm not taking this lightly either, you know. I appreciate how you feel, Erica, but I'm sure Tita's been thinking about this a lot herself, especially after all she went through. I'm not... Why not show her a little more respect? I'm sure she has, but that doesn't mean I can let her be involved in developing a weapon. We researchers don't get a say in how or our inventions end up being used down the line. That's just our fate. That's what we have to accept when we're doing our jobs. That we do. I know where she's coming from, but I absolutely can't let her be part of this. She doesn't need to be shouldering this kind of burden, not at her age. Oh man, poor Tita. He just wants to get her friend back, Ren. I know all what Mom's saying is true. I know, really I do. But then, what am I supposed to do? Just sit around helplessly? I know. I'll go and see what Dad thinks. Maybe he'll actually listen to me. Did insert a card into a slot in the elevator panel. Oh. Wow, this place is a mess. Probably clearing it up for the invention. Is my guess about it. Dad! Tita? Sorry, hold on a minute. I'll be right over. Really? So she wouldn't give you permission to join then? Nope. I understand what Mom's saying. I really do. It's just so frustrating not being able to do anything. Well, unlike your grandfather, your mother has very clear reasons for what she does. She's an engineer with specific goals and ideals over ones driven by emotion or curiosity. That's especially true for this project, given that the future of Liberal's national defense may end up hinging on it. It was never going to be easy to win her over in an argument about this, I'm afraid. That doesn't change the fact that I want to confront Ren, though. Maybe what I'm saying is childish. I don't know. But it's what I really feel. And I'm not budging. Those are some bold words, Tita. I don't think I've ever seen her look so serious about anything before. But even if they're bold, I don't think they're childish. At the same time, I don't think it has anything to do with whether you should be involved in developing the orbital gear either. Having it isn't going to make confronting her any easier. Tita, confronting someone head-on about something is a very difficult thing to do. Probably more difficult than you realize. You're certainly kind, but that's not always going to be enough to change someone's mind about something once it's made up. I know. Maybe I'm never going to be able to talk to her like I want to in the end. Am I doomed to never do anything for her? You backed down when you were arguing with your mother earlier, right? That says to me that the convictions she has are stronger than yours. You already know that it's not going to be easy to talk to Ren. If you want to succeed, you need to be stronger. You'll need a stronger spirit than you've got now. Otherwise, you won't be able to really tell each other how you really feel. You'll just back down first. That reminds me of something Agate said once, actually. He said fighting's all about guts. Well, that's not quite what I was talking about. No. I really am starting to worry about this Agate fellow. I think resolve is a more appropriate word here than guts. You need to have the resolve to express all of your honest feelings to her. Plus, you need to accept hers in return. No doubt it'll be a lot easier said than done, too. Well, I know she's from the society and that Peter Mater is really strong for me to compete against as I am. Especially because I don't have the kind of power Stell does. I'm not even confident she'll want to listen to what I have to say. And even if she does, that it'll have any effect on her. But I can't just leave her and do nothing. I can't. Listen, she was part of Ouroboros, and she did some pretty bad things, sure. But that's not all there is. I spent some time with her. I went shopping with her. I sat and talked with her. So I know that's true. Deep down, she's actually a sweet girl. I'm sure she wasn't faking it, either. It's who she really is. She's not some kind of inhuman monster. She's an ordinary girl who is like an excited little kid when we found a cute pendant in a shop. When I tripped and fell, she didn't hesitate to hold out her hand for me. She's a good person, and I still think of her as my friend even now. But after that, she went away from me. Ever since then, her and Patermater have always been out of my reach, physically and emotionally. Maybe the orbital gear will give me a chance to change that. If I have that, I might be able to finally be able to see a little bit of the world that she does. Maybe she'll even be willing to open her heart even a little and tell me how she really feels. All while listening to my feelings too. That's why I want to be involved in making it, and I won't take no for an answer. I'm so proud of how much you've grown. What do you think about all this, Erica? What? Mom? How long have you been listening in on us? Not long. I've overheard the last part of your conversation. Can I ask you something, Tita? Of course. What? If you finally get to talk to this Ren girl again, and it turns out that she doesn't want to see you as a friend, what are you going to do? Exactly the same thing. I'll do exactly the same thing as I would otherwise. Because I've already made up my mind that I want her to be part of my life, even if she doesn't want me to take part of hers. I might not be able to chase her around and try to convince her to come back to us like Stell can. But I can still try to get to know more about her and Patermater. I can make a stronger connection with her through the orbital gear. There's nothing stopping me doing any of those things, right? Whatever makes it so I can be a part of her life. Want to do it, even if it's small. Because that's what friends do. That's how I really feel. I see. Well, I can't help but feel like you're being a little naive, but you got me. I'll accept all you've said as a sufficient reason for participating in the orbital gear project. Really? Really. Now what are you two waiting for? We've got work to do. Dan, I've redone the blueprints, so I need you to go over them. Tita, we're going to start making the quartz prototypes. So I could be part of the development team? You promise? Haha. Well, we'll see how long that happy face of yours lasts. Now that you're on the team, I'm going to be working you to the bone. I hope you're ready. Yeah. Bring it on. Good. Are you ready to get started? Thanks to our efforts, Tita was finally allowed to participate in the Orbital Gear's development. The familiar central factory was filled with a new sense of tension as it became the building ground for the new invention. Tita was able to work as a full-fledged engineer equal to the adults around her for the first time. She was also treated no differently than anyone else, meaning that Erica's demands were constant and relentless. But that was the source of true happiness for Tita. Finally, 2 weeks later. Did they actually build it? Oh wow, they did. It's a mech! All done! Alright, time to begin our activation test. I think we could probably do with a little break. We've been working almost constantly for 3 whole days now. How do you still have so much energy, Mom? And how do you two have so little? Pull yourselves together, people. The best part of developing something new is about to begin. That goes for you especially, Tita. Me? The seat in the prototype here is on the small side, so there's no way anyone other than you is going to be able to sit in it. So you're going to need to be part of our tests until the very end. I know, but please, let me have some sleep first. Okay, only because you said please. It's better than trying to do the test today when you're in this state and end up with a bunch of mistakes being made. She's done very well in my opinion. Not even most veteran engineers can keep up with your working pace. I'm amazed our little daughter did it on her first project. What exactly are you implying? That I'm some kind of machine with limitless stamina? Okay. So that's the activation test penciled in on Friday the 28th. Oh, wait, tomorrow's Friday? Yes. Yes, it is. Why do you ask? I need to start cooking then. I finished running all the necessary simulations using the Capel. Should be able to perform to roughly the extent specifications. Tita, what's the rush? Grandpa, I just realized tomorrow's the last Friday of the month. Ah, yes. That's when August's coming, isn't it? Yeah, I need to start getting things ready for tomorrow's food. Well, if you're taking requests, Oh. August? I'm not sure I follow. What's special about the last Friday of the month? Whoops, I forgot to tell you. This is going to be your first time meeting August, isn't it? Well, you see when he comes over here to visit once a month, and tomorrow's that day, so... Oh, so our dear friend August is visiting, is he? What a coincidence that he should choose the day of our test to make his arrival. He sure is a lucky man. Well, you see, Tita, your mother, Holy shit. Dan, darling, I just had a brilliant idea. I've decided that tomorrow's tests are going to require sacrifice. August, you better stay away from Zace. We can't just let any old person come over to our house for no good reason, right? They need to make a contribution to the family. I hope you're ready, August So let me get this straight. You're saying you want Aga to help with the tests, right? I'm not sure I'd recommend that, Erica. He's a useless dolt where technology is concerned. I can't see him being much help. Help? Oh, I'm expecting a lot more than from him. I'm expecting him to offer his very life in the name of science. What? Come on now, Erica. This is no time for being silly. I'm not opposed to having him help out, though. I'd like the chance to have a good, long talk with him myself. You too, Dad? Well, it's settled. Today's going to be a good day. A very, very good day. Is it just me? Or do they seem to have Aga all wrong? It's not the question of his... it's really hard to explain. Long Barrel EX. 3000 Mira? Huh. That was a really long cutscene. Thank Adios, you're alright. Are you feeling okay? You look quite tired. I'm fine. I did have to fight some scary enemies, but I managed to pull through. That's good. So what happened in there? Well... I see. Yep. Sounds like this is another one of those rules, alright. In other words, first you need to meet some conditions or conditions to get the door to open. After that, you fight your way through a battle or trial. Winning, you get some kind of memory fragment and walk away with Mira as a bonus. That sums things up? Yeah, that's how it was for me. Memory fragment did feel like it was quite finished, though. There seemed to be more that I didn't get to see. Maybe there's more than one pattern that these doors mean then. Either way, every time you find one, we should probably note its location and conditions down. Indeed. Ah, so these are a gimmick. Okay. Game. Memory doors located throughout the game and allow you to see various optional scenes. In all, there are 3 types of doors. Moon doors contain lengthy side stories. Oh, thanks for letting me know ahead of time, game. You used the first friggin' one for that. Star doors contain short side stories. I would rather do that. And sun doors contain minigames. Minigames? In order to open a door, you will need to fill one or multiple conditions. Furthermore, some doors will require certain characters to win a battle in order to view the contents within. After viewing the contents of a door for the first time, you will earn Mira and, depending on your choice or actions, potentially even bonuses such as items. All this information is automatically recorded to the notebook. Finally, you also can warp to any door you have discovered using the cube. Oh, okay. And this even confirms it even more. Yeah, this is definitely a dungeon crawler. Okay. Wow. I wasn't expecting that, but... I'm not too against it. Depends on, oh no, it depends on how everything ends up working. To be honest. Just how long does this place go on for? It's so strange, too. The Shadow Towers were weird enough, but even they made a lot more sense than this does. Huh. Is something wrong, Reese? What'd you go all quiet for? Well, I was just wondering what that is. What is? What the hell? That's the Arsail! What's the Arsail doing here? You recognize this ship? Uh-huh. It belonged to the royal family of Liberl. We used it to get on top of the floating city. Interesting. You have any idea how something like that could have possibly ended up here? Maybe it was sent here the same way we were. I don't think we'll get anywhere speculating. Could have come in our way, could have come in some other way. We just don't know. Best thing for us to do now is to see what the guys inside have to say. If there is anybody inside. Okay, this is getting weirder and weirder by the minute. I'm not gonna lie. Of course, that thing runs away at first sight. Jesus. Huh. This is definitely a weird place. And I should have equipped that accessory, damn it. Oh, no, no. Oh, I was gonna say... Oh, this game introduces stupid status ailments that you can afflict through the bonuses. I'm gonna turn this guy invisible, or vanish him. Pretty much what Vanish does is, it makes, yeah, it pretty much makes the anybody who's hit with it disappear, but it has a time limit depending on how many turns. So the person will come back if you take too long. Of course, it can be used against you too, so it's not really an ideal situation. Like, just like how he popped back in. Yeah, he came back immediately. Vanish lasts longer in Cold Steel, so I don't know how long it lasts in this game. This game definitely introduced the freaking status ailments as bonuses. Okay, so this game is going to play a bit more close to Cold Steel. Okay. That's an interesting note to take. I'm going to equip the long barrel. Oh, it increases strength too. I didn't... Sweet. Well, it didn't do that in the original two games. And there's another monument. Huh. This is like the monument in the area we started in. Though it's not glowing like the one that one is. The one in the garden had no glow in the beginning either. Kevin, do you want to give it a try? I was just thinking the same thing. Ooh. I suspected as much. When we activated the first monument, it said release my brethren. I guess now we know what it meant. Then do you think this monument might have the same power as the other one? Most likely. Should come in handy at least. Allows you to use the cubes to restore their power. Much like the one in the base area, you can use this to restore HP, buy equipment, and take quartz. They also function as checkpoints, allowing you to warp to them using the cube. In addition, any new items available will be added to the base monument stock as well. Oh, sweet! So it updates the their equipment too. I am glad that I don't need to pay for restoring HP, because holy, I didn't even note that. The main gimmick with these games, it's not a problem in Cold Steel, but in the Trails of the Sky games, money is a valuable resource. It is very hard to come by. You can sell your quartz to make money, but I highly recommend you do not do that, because you'll need your quartz to unlock, well, your slots, and to make other, well, I meant Sepith. You can sell your Sepith. I don't recommend selling your quartz either, so... you don't get that much back from it anyway, so it's not worth it. So you can trade in your Sepith to make money, but I'll show you right now, it's not going to be a lot. You just add 10 to it, and it just makes 10 more, so you want to save your Sepith to make quartz and open up your slots, because they're going to take a lot. Anyways, let's see what we can buy. We need to get better armor. Get 2 accessories. I have 3,300. Oh, get better weapon. It's 100 more. I think it's 100 more. Yeah, with the armor too. It's 10 more for the boots, but yeah, I don't need the boots then, because it's only 10 more defense for them. And I already have the movement up, so it's not even going to give me more movement for that. Okay. Oh, it's only I didn't even see that. It was only 100 here. Wow, should have bought this earlier then. It's going to be that cheap. The armor is the only one that's really expensive, so I need 2 of these. Get the 2 armors like that. I'm not gonna get those yet, so get the accessories yet, because I don't think I need them right now. Just get better equipment and armor on. Tita's already equipped with better equipment, well, with better armor, so I don't need to worry about her armor. But I do need to worry about her weapon. Yeah, she already has enhanced denim. She also has the better boots too. I'm going to save my money because 10 defense is not enough to waste my money for. I mean, some other RPGs you'd be like, oh, 10 defense, that's awesome. No, not really. Not all the time in this game's case, or this series case, I should say. But some armor has just effects that you would rather have compared to others. This thing looks like a statue of some sort of shit. I should have looked at the description. Oh crap, they don't have the description. That's definitely something different. They probably only you probably only learn the description. I like actually go in here. Oh wow. Might as well fight these things just for the XP. It's not a lot of monsters. I wonder, did they open up your range? The range the monsters appear? That was an annoying thing I had to deal with the first 2 games. I had to equip the stupid separate quartz just to be able to see the monsters clearly. Oh, that was really annoying. I don't know if that's the case in this game. It didn't look like it's the case, but because they're clearly showing up when I'm not right next to them. So yeah, that's the thing. This game doesn't have random battles, but oh man, in the older games, the last 2 games, I had to equip a quartz to be able to see monsters from far away. So like in the beginning of the game, it'd be like you had to be like right pretty close to them to be able to see them, and you would end up running into them when you didn't want to. And you ended up getting a quartz pretty early on though that let you see them as long as they're on the screen at all. So I don't know why they did that. Honestly, it seems really stupid to me, especially compared to nowadays where random battles are pretty much all but gone. Well, they're gone. Wait, does Vanish end the battle in this game? Well, actually, no, it does. Funny thing is, Vanish acts like you depleted their HP, but for a certain amount of time, that is. So. At least that's how it works in Cold Steel. It'll even, like, if you get Vanish used on you, it even takes away all your CP when it hits you. And it's really annoying when that happens. got the instant kill bonuses too, which I gotta be careful of.
What's next?
Because once the enemy gets those, it's a pain in the ass to deal with them. Hopefully I get a accessory to negate it. There's another door. Oh great, we got a sun door. Is that a sun door? It looks like a sun. I'm gonna save it here. Alright. Again, that sounded like a freaking craft being used. Or S-craft. Bring to me the only girl in a band who takes this to the skies. In a band? Only then shall the door open. A girl in a band. I have no idea who that is. Well, I think I got a couple ideas, but I guess I just have to search. I came from the right, so let's go south then. I think I gotta find another party member. I'm gonna think the first part of this game is gonna be finding all the party members. That's what I'm guessing anyways. I've never played this game before, so I don't know how it's gonna be like. It seems like it's just gonna be a dungeon crawler, unlike the other games, where you just travel around the country. And honestly, doing that for the third time in the same country, I'm kind of glad they didn't do that for this game. Because even the second game, it kind of got old because it was using the same assets and everything, just with a different story. Not that I don't like the second game. I think the second game is freaking fantastic. I love the story in that game. It's just, oh my god, the game got really hard though. Well, no, the game's difficulty was definitely a step up from the first game. I'll tell you that. What a beautiful airship. It's not just pretty either. It's got really high specs too. Last I heard, its top speed was raised to 3600 SPS. SPH. 3600 SPH? That's even faster than the Merkaba. What's a Merkaba? Oh, it's a kind of airship the church uses. Anyway, never mind that now. Something's up here. It doesn't look like there's anyone inside at all. Yeah, you're right. And the orbital engine don't seem to be on. We ought to be on guard inside. Well, let's jump over. What's going on in here? Huh. There are no signs of life in here at all. This ship must have been abandoned for at least a few days, if not more. The orbital power seems to be completely down, too. Makes me wonder if there was some kind of problem with the engines. Well, we're not going to figure anything out standing here. Let's take a look around. There might be some kind of clue around that'll help us discover what happened. There's something wrong with the orbital engine, huh? Well, then again, what happened with all of our freaking cores? I'm not surprised. Is this some kind of factory? Yep. It's the area where the maintenance crew does all of their work, but there sure isn't anybody here right now. This is bizarre. Just where did everyone go? This is where the Capel used to be. A little somewhere around here. Memories of the no, not the first game. The second game. Ooh, a treasure. Ooh, I got more Mira. Awesome. door is tightly locked. This is the lift. I remember using this for the towers in the second game. Huh. So I'm going to be referencing the second and first game a lot because there's nothing really else to talk about because like I keep saying, this is the first time, this is a blind playthrough. A recipe was written on a scrap of paper within. Well, looks like this is how we're going to get our recipes. Just finding them. Unfortunately. I like the way you got the recipes in the first and second game. You just ate the rest. It didn't make any sense. They made Estelle and Joshua seem like a freaking connoisseur or something, like a really talented chef who could just taste the food and learn the recipe immediately. But I still liked how that was, because it's just easier overall to get the recipes. Oh, what's in here? Royal spikes. Huh. Well, the back door opened. What about the front one? Well, that's where I came in. I don't know why I did that. I probably gotta go up to the bridge, but first let's equip those spikes. It ups my movement too. Actually, I should give those to Reese. Because she's the one that needs the movement right now. Oh, I actually can't go to the bridge. What am I supposed to do here then? Because the bridge is locked and the conference room is locked too. Am I supposed to try to go to the engine room maybe? On the other side of this door is the ship's engine room, right? That's right. The 8 state-of-the-art XG02 engines that serve as the main engines are stored in here. I'm gonna go take a look at them. It's no good. I couldn't get any of them to turn on at all. I'm not even sure why they won't work either. I see. Well, we already know that this place more or less has its own laws. It wouldn't be unusual if one of those caused machinery of all kinds to become non-functional. I wish I could help you out more. Still, I was at least able to secure a backup orbital power line. So that computer over there should be good to go. Really? That's plenty of help, Tita. Let's check it out and see what it can let us do. Orbital calculator. It's the Capel. Security can be disabled in any event of emergency. Second area to unlock. I want the conference room. Just unlock every door, to be honest. I don't know why. Oh, no, let me unlock every door. Jeez. Ugh. Am I really gonna have to do this one at a time? It's a medical room. Yep, I guess I am. Because they need to have a cutscene. Version 8.0. I did the conference room, the bridge. Does it have any other data on it? Or is it just unlocking mechanisms? Oh, it's just unlocking mechanisms, okay. Well, since we're down here, let's check the medical room. There's a treasure, there's a reviving balm in here. Doesn't seem to be anything else, though. Yeah, this room is where you would go to get yourself healed up to use as an inn in the second game. That's just back there. Just go up. Need to go up. This is the conference room right here. There's a treasure here. There's a hit too. Who has the I'm gonna equip that too. Ah, that's what this is for. So they added a new quartz, the information quartz, because that definitely wasn't in the second game, the first or second games. You automatically had the information from the enemies, which is kind of weird to be honest, but still. Kind of needed it because the enemies would, self-destruct, and God, in the beginning of the first game, there was these enemies that self-destruct and ended up killing me along with them, and it pissed me off because it got me a game over. I'm gonna give the information to you. I'm gonna get the hit up because you're a ranged fighter. You need more accuracy. I need to go up another set of stairs to get to the bridge. There is a crystal here. I wonder who it is this time. Another one of these, huh? Wow, it's so pretty. What is it, though? It's called a sealing stone. This is just like the stone you were imprisoned in, as it so happens. It was this pretty? It's still weird to think about, but at the same time, it's kind of nice, too. That idea we had about not being able to proceed any further, proceed without freeing whoever's in these, is true. There's only one thing to do. Ready to head back to the base and unlock this little guy? Of course. Okay. Huh. I wonder who's in this. If we could push the right freaking button. Go to base area. Okay, well, let's unlock them. Unleash Sealing Stone. Oh, is this the part where someone comes out of it? Given past president, most likely so. Whether it's someone completely different or a second Tita remains to be seen. A second me? If you've jinxed us and we really do get a second Tita, I hope you're ready to be her new mom. Naturally, I'd love to, like, I love her like my own. Okay then. Huh, I wonder who it is. Well, first, the barrier has been unlocked. Well, dispersed? That's probably more like it. Who is it? A military uniform? Wait, isn't that... I knew it. The stone being inside the Arcel did make me wonder if it'd be someone related to it. And I was right on the mark. Yeah, I kind of figured it'd be Schwarz. What happened? Echo, report! What? How the... You're probably feeling kind of confused right now. But it's good to see you again, Julia. Father? Tita? Before greeting all of you, I would simply like to ask. Is this a dream or an illusion? Or reality? Yeah, I can't imagine how confusing that would be in their situation. I see. To be honest, all of this is a little hard to swallow, but it's clear I have no choice but to do so. Thanks for being so quick on the uptake. Do you happen to remember what happened to you before you found yourself here? Were you also surrounded by a white light last night? It feels closer to mere moments ago rather than last night, but I assume so. I was on my way back to Leyston Fortress after finishing an airborne training exercise when it happened. I was sitting in my usual chair on the bridge when a white light you speak of appeared, and then, well, I have no memories between that and finding myself here. That about matches up with us, then. All of us were drawn in here in roughly the same circumstances and at roughly the same time. Do you have any idea what happened to the rest of the ship's crew? I'm afraid not. I would be somewhat relieved if I were the only one drawn into this, but I have my doubts. Seeing as the Arcel itself is here, could the rest of the crew have ended up here too? Or is it possible it was just you? We really don't have enough to go on to be sure either way at this point. All we know is that there was no one else in the Arcel when we found it. The only ceiling stone there was the one Julia was inside of too. Father Graham, the two of you have started to investigate this peculiar place, have you not? That's right. We haven't been doing it for very long, so we haven't made much progress yet. And please allow me to assist you. I'm concerned about the safety of my subordinates, and I want to know why the Arcel became non-functional. I think cooperating with the three of you will be the fastest way for me to answer both of those questions. I'd love that. Believe me, you won't see us complaining. We have to be nuts to turn down the help of the Royal Army's finest up-and-coming swordsman. I fear you have overestimating my swordsmanship, but I appreciate you allowing me to accompany you all the same. Well, in that case, we should get going as soon as possible. It's my pleasure to fight alongside all of you. Likewise, we're happy to have you. And now we have Schwarz. Oh, Julia. Her last name is Schwarz. Yeah, we have Julia with us now. That's kind of an odd party lineup. Now that I think about it. Let's see if I have any equipment. Yeah, it's kind of getting my hopes up. But whatever. What ornaments does she have? She has a good bit of them, actually. What about your stats? 665 for ATS. Alright. Pretty much a decent attacker. Decent. Not really the best, though. Her crafts can be pretty useful, if I remember correctly, but I'm not too sure about that. Yeah, there's I wonder if I bring her to the sun door. Keep pushing the wrong friggin' button. Oh, the first sun door. At least I could teleport straight to it. If it was any other RPG, it would have made me backtrack all the way to it. Let me actually save here. I don't know what's coming up. Bring to me the only girl in the band who takes us to the skies. Why then stood the door open? In a band. Okay, well I guess I didn't do it. Well, whatever. I'm back here, so it's a quick way to get over here. Apparently your speed's pretty high, so you took the first turn. Huh. For some fighting these undead enemies. Not really too annoying to deal with right now.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
Oh, level up. Nice. Okay. Of course, this room again with the weird enemy statues. Wow. Whew. Which way was blocked again? Was it this way? Yeah, it was this way. I haven't really fought too many enemies. I can't turn the camera either. It's like one of the... Oh yeah, they built that into the game because I could see the enemies when they're on the screen. In the older games, I'd have to be pretty damn like this close to them to be able to see them. So yeah, they got rid of that quartz. They made it more convenient to see the enemies. They should have done that to begin with. I don't know why it was like that. Oh wow, well, we definitely got stronger. I'm gonna fight these enemies for the better experience points. I mean, I could use, like I said, I could use arts, but since it's the beginning of the game, usually the beginning of the game, you don't really want to abuse arts until boss fights. Usually at the beginning, they're all weak to physical attacks anyways, so it's just worth doing that instead. Of course, I didn't check the crafts, everybody's crafts yet, and see if they got nerfed. I have a feeling they did. But we'll see. Treasure. I'm gonna get ambushed. Awesome. Let's see what your crafts are like. Single attack, support, illusion, shield. That's actually not... Yeah, that's not a bad craft right there. Attack orders. I gotta check Tita's and see if hers changed. I don't remember what Schwarz was, cause you didn't play Schwarz. You played Schwarz was barely in your party at all, even less than Kevin. So I don't really know. I didn't really know her crafts to begin with. So it's like very few times. What the heck's that symbol beside Reese on the left? Well, I wonder what that bonus is. Let's check Tita's craft. Just, I guess I did use them in the one fight with Tita, but oh, they didn't nerf her at all. Okay, that's cool. I wasn't paying attention in that fight when I used the crafts, though. So Kevin definitely got nerfed. Because he had a healing craft that was better than Tita's, but they reduced the healing, how much health you get healed with his craft. Definitely, because I remember doing the same amount as Tita's, and recovering from status ailments. What's this? I got more Sepith. Of course. It's only one of you guys. Jeez.
Not bad.
Yeah, level up for Tita. Wow, you're actually out leveling us. I don't know how that's possible. Maybe the experience points, the level growth is different in this game. So it used to be like the same around all boards, that people had to get the same amount of experience points to level up across all boards. So I have no idea. Okay, well, let's attack you, because I'm pretty sure you guys will give me status ailments, which I don't want right now. I was gonna say, that thing better be dead. Look at it, actually. No, it seems like it's the same. It's just somehow Tita got more experience than me. Cross Gear Rage 2. So an upgraded version of that. Okay. Get some treasures. No, I think I'm gonna start skipping that Actually, I want to test that out. I'm going to waste a food item that I picked up. Actually, let me check the recipes that I have. It's egg salad and easy pala. Make sure I don't eat any of those, because that won't really help me. See if they... Extra spicy fries. Oh, I definitely want that. Huh. I'm gonna eat this, see if I learn the recipe. Alright, so that still does work in this game. It's just not as easy to get your hands on the stuff. Yeah, I'm just gonna start skipping enemies because they seem to be a bit too easy right now. Ah. Oh, they have a what? So essentially, when you have that bonus, no, you can't hurt anything. That's weird. That's not in the later games. Probably for a good reason. Because it's stupid. It's essentially wasting your time. I'm going to assume that... Yeah, I have no idea what that freaking scroll bonus is on the left side. Ugh. I mean, it looks like an item. But I don't know what... I haven't gotten to the bonus yet, so I don't know what it does.
Not bad.
I really want Reese to actually get an S craft right now, because it would be really helpful. Just keep going down and down and down, instead of the opposite of what you did in the last game in the final dungeon, where you went up and up and up. What's this? Oh, it's an elevator. Nice. Huh. It's a weird looking elevator. It just looks like a... Oh, well, that's the point. I just realized what I said. Oh, man. It's another cutscene. This isn't good. Noticed it too, huh? Notice what? Do you sense monsters? I can't feel anything of the sort. That's normal. I doubt anybody who isn't part of the church would recognize what's going on. It's a peculiar kind of rotting smell. The scent of the underworld. It's faint, but it's there. And it's coming from the area up ahead. Whatever is lying in wait for us, it's going to be unlike any of the other fiends we have fought up to this point. We're going to need to be exceptionally careful. Uh-oh. That's unfortunate. Still, if we intend to proceed with our investigation, we have no choice but to advance, whatever may stand in our way. Well, at least there's this. What new items do you guys have? Okay, you have a better sword for Julia. Other than that, boots. So I just need the new sword. I mean, I could probably sell my other equipment because there is no synthesized thing in this game. Cold Steel has that though. Well, it has something like it, but I wouldn't really say you keep your old weapons for that. For that. It's more like you buy the new weapon and immediately upgrade it. In that game, at least. Yeah, you know what? Let's sell our old equipment. So, really? 12? Ugh. What a waste. Whatever, I don't really have any other choice, though. Well, at least that was 50. This is 25. Seems that's going to be a running theme. The weapons are cheaper to buy than the armor. These look like coffins. It's weird. Can I actually synthesize better quartz now? Actually, I just accidentally upgraded a slot. Never mind. No, I can't. Probably after this boss, maybe. I'm assuming it's a boss. I mean, I'm not really doing anything else with the quartz, so I might as well upgrade as much as I can. I don't think I can upgrade anymore now, though. Yeah, I think I used it up. Whew. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna stop things right here. We've been going on for 2 hours, so I think that's a good stopping point right before the boss. I apologize. I don't expect the story sequences to be that long. Of course, it didn't really explain what those doors did until afterwards, so not that I really had a choice. It was a stupid tutorial to begin with. Well, at least I learned some interesting character development for Tita, at least. So, anyways, in the next session, we'll be fighting this supposed boss, quote-unquote, up ahead. And you guys have a nice manga reading, anime watching, game playing rest of your day. See you guys until then.